Chris and Ann-Louise were some of my biggest YouTube video supporters from the very beginning. Last year they made the move to Rapid City, and I sat down with them and we talked about their story.
So thank you for joining me here today. So the first question I have for you is just basically your story. What made you decide, hey, I'm gonna uproot and come to this South Dakota place?
Yeah, it was interesting.
Several things.
Yeah.
Like we were ready for a move, and our girls ended up moving to Denver during COVID, and because you can work from home,
Right.
And moved. That was a big move for them. And then because we live in Virginia, right outside of DC, and then we decided to. You did a lot of looking.
Yeah. The opportunity came up with work where they were, once they had heard my daughters had moved. They had said, yeah, you know what, this is an opportunity for you as well. If you're interested in that, we're going, full-time remote. So that was an opportunity that, we decided, all right, let's take a look. Let's see.
You could go anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
Right?
And we decided that we wanted to be near the kids. We weren't necessarily interested in being on top of them, but
in a big metropolitan area.
Right.
Either.
So we the first obvious choice though was taking a look at Denver and surroundings, and just taking a look and seeing what was going on there. And that was actually it didn't fit us. It was going from one big metropolitan area to another big metropolitan area, and
maybe not quite as big, but still.
Right.
Yeah,
but it's
people,
still,
I think. So
yeah,
it's plenty big.
Once we got there and we're driving around, the traffic kind of felt about as stressful as it does back home, and that's what it was. We weren't looking for. But we checked out the different areas in there. Colorado Springs and Fort Collins, and just kind of that whole general area just to see. And it was so expensive and very crowded. And so then we had on our radar as well too. South Dakota, that was the next one. We wanted to be.
And thanks to you.
Yeah,
you had that.
exactly. So we wanted to be no more than 6 hours away from the girls, so that we could wake up on a Saturday morning and go have breakfast with them in Denver or lunch.
Yeah.
So breakfast a little aggressive.
Early, yeah.
But so that was kind of one of our limits. And then we also have family from the UP, and we've got a camp up there. So we wanted to be about the same distance away. We're comfortable with that travel. It was about 13 or so hours away.
A long day.
Yeah, a long day. And so we decided, let's see how far it is, and it's about the same distance, to camp from here as it was from Virginia. So it all kind of came together, and then just seeing everything and kind of getting your take on the Black Hills and giving us visibility into kind of what could be, and then coming out here and checking it out, it all kind of came together, and I think we just. We loved everything about it. We loved the people. We loved the mountains. I like the town. The city is similar to the town that we were living in back in Virginia. It has all the same stuff. The Badlands are just impressive.
Crazy, aren't they?
Yeah.
The prairie is impressive. So it was just everything kind of. We decided we liked it. It's a destination. We've never lived at a destination before, so kind of makes it a little bit more friendly, for people, a little bit more welcoming.
Yeah, because we see.
Yeah.
It's so it all. I think as we targeted in on it, things just started making sense, and we kind of liked what we saw.
Nice.
So
nice.
Yep.
So when it comes to moving to the area and our services, what is it about our services that kind of stuck out to you? When we had this whole transaction going on.
Sure. So I don't know. For me, it was first and foremost, I wanted to feel comfortable with whoever I was doing, because I knew I was going to be doing this remotely.
Long time, yeah.
And I wanted to feel comfortable with the person that we're going to be doing. And so obviously, there's a few different personalities that you have out here, real estate agents out here that we could have reached out to. But we
like, thanks to your YouTube videos, and because we watched other ones too, and we felt most comfortable with your personality, that would match us
So
Yes.
we knew again from your videos, we knew that you'd be able to help walk us through this remotely. You'd keep us posted. You'd be our eyes on the ground. We felt very comfortable with that fact, and I mean it was totally true. And here's our cat.
Told you she's getting brave.
Yes.
I know.
But so yeah, it's definitely everything that we saw was made us feel pretty comfortable with it. We knew that we liked your sense of humor.
Thank you.
A couple of
Out of all, when people tell me that, well, I watch your videos and I laugh. And I'm like, yes, that's what I was hoping for.
yeah, oh yeah, no, it's the one video that you had where it was Thanksgiving and one of your colleagues was in the turkey hat. And do you know what day it is? I was just like, okay, I like these guys. But yeah, so yeah, no, we felt very comfortable with that, and we like the idea of I mean, you pretty much encouraged keeping the mortgage locally as well too, and we felt comfortable that you'd help us select the right person, to do or get the right people in front of us, and so you went with Angela, and that was perfect as well too. So Gateway. Oh. What are you doing, Buttercup?
I know.
Rocking it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I know. He's allowed here, okay?
do you want her?
He's fine.
Yeah. So yeah. So we were comfortable with all the choices that you presented to us on the mortgage front there, and then it was
Just kinda
an easy
together, yeah.
decision, to do that. Yep.
100%.
Yep.
100%. Now that you've lived here for around a year, right?
A little over a year.
Did you actually move in when after you I can't remember. Did you move in
Yeah,
right when you
June
closed?
3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that day.
Same
You were
day.
there.
Yeah.
That's right, the long trip. I remember that.
Yeah. We were hustling down 90.
Yeah.
and,
Like 2 hours earlier.
Yeah. We
Than we were
lost track
supposed
of the forgotten mountain time zone, and we made some good time.
That's good coming this way, not good
yeah,
going that way.
exactly. Yeah, so we were able to get that closing done a little early actually, and then we were able to move right in. So it was
That's how it's supposed to work.
it was perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we couldn't have asked for anything better. I mean, it's
Everything was very smoothly.
yeah.
Done.
It really was. So yeah.
What do you love most about Rapid City and the Black Hills now that you've been here?
Oh my God, I love everything about it. I love the weather. And everybody's, talked about how bad this winter was. I don't think it was bad at all. I was like, I love it.
Couple days,
Couple days, but yeah.
couple weeks.
Yeah, but it was not
yeah.
bad. And the people loved it. It's so easy to meet new people here, and they're friendly. We've met friends already.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And I'm out working now in the schools. I'm working in the Douglas School and Black Hills Bagels, working at Black Hills
There you
Bagels,
go.
and meeting tons of people.
Right.
And everybody is just great. And the nature out here.
Yeah.
You got everything. The Black Hills, and then you can be out on the prairie, and you can go the Badlands, and I mean, it's easy to get to Wyoming, to Devil's Tower, and I mean, there's so many things that are close by that.
Yeah, we're actually so one of the things that we wanted to do, to be sure that we did, was take advantage of the location, kind of as a springboard to other areas, right? So later this summer here, we're going to be going to Yellowstone, and when we're driving out there, we'll stop off to Cody, stay the night in Cody, and check that place out, and then head over to Yellowstone. So we're very excited about kind of where
New
we're
places,
located, and just being able to hit kind of all kinds of different areas around
Right.
here.
And then sometimes don't go quite that far, just go to the Bighorns. That's just 3 hours away.
That's on the list too. We haven't done that yet, and that's
we
have so many new things that we want to do.
You can go up to Glacier Park, which is about 12, 13 hours.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of other things kind of along the way.
Yeah.
That, and then like just south of Yellowstone is the Tetons, I think. So that's another 10 maybe hours away. So just so many different
it's
things
all right here,
far.
right?
Yeah.
Like, and it's just so we're super excited. I mean, I mean, love the Black Hills. It's we go in there whenever we can.
Custer State Park is my
Yeah.
favorite
Isn't
in the
it though?
spring. Yes,
Yeah.
the little buffalo babies are so cute. We had to go there like 5 times.
I have to
in the
remind her
spring.
not to pet the fluffy cows.
Different thing to look at. Especially when mommy's around.
Yes.
Right.
So yeah, that's one of my favorite things to
Yeah.
go to is the Custer Park.
Yeah, it's just neat. It's just it's beautiful. It's perfect out there. It's never too crowded, right? That's like when you compare it down to even Denver. You know, we went to the Garden of the Gods down there. That was hours to just drive through. The Black Hills is just it's here. It's open. It's everywhere.
Even during the summer, when all the tourists are here, it's not that bad.
Yeah. No, we definitely are taking advantage of it. So we got to have a family reunion here this few weeks ago, and rented a boat. Had
had a great time.
A VRB, our Verbo up in Spearfish, beautiful house up there.
Yep.
It's just neat, just kind of being in that area, taking everybody around, and you could. They left, and they still haven't. We live here. We haven't seen everything yet.
Oh, no, I haven't either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So there's so
always
much.
something. Yeah.
There's just so much to explore. So
100%.
yeah.
Yeah. What do you love about this house that you're living in? What are the best things about the house?
It's a perfect size for us. It's not too big, and I wasn't too sure at first with the split level kind of thing, but I actually love it. Because we had one of those things was like I really just wanted a 1-level home.
Yeah.
So once you get older, you just want but he wanted a basement, and this is and this is actually
Basement
works out.
anyways,
It doesn't feel like going down to the basement.
Right.
When
With the bigger garden windows and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
and
perfect.
also the way down to the basement is it's little platform there, and then
Yeah.
you go down. So it's I love it. It's great.
Yeah, a lot of the way the newer ones are, like this one. I mean, you have space on that landing. A lot of
Yes.
the older ones, you walk in and there's the door.
Oh, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That's all you got. So you have more space to kind
you're
of
right.
get in the
There's-
door and close it, and then kind of go where you need to go. But
Yeah.
and
And then just the
maneuver,
open
yeah,
floor plan.
yeah.
That's what we wanted. And
Yeah, and I love the garage. It's huge.
big 3-car garage.
yeah,
I
it's
love
a
it,
big
yeah.
garage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
pretty
went
nice.
from no garage to
And fully finished, right?
It was,
Yeah, walls
yeah.
and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
I really think the builder did a great job.
They did a fantastic
Yeah.
job. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm very happy with them. Yeah.
Nice. That's always a good thing to hear. So it's not, that isn't always the case.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we had one issue, and we told
But that
them
was
about
over
it.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was over Thanksgiving, and we had a leak from the pipe, the drainage pipe for the sink there, and it actually it went into my office, and we happened to notice it. Called them, they came out, they took a look at it, and they right away they got on top of it, and then they actually they upgraded the ceiling. And they're like, okay, well, if we did this, would you like that? And we're like, yeah, and it was perfect. They came in, they were very accommodating, and it was no problem. So the one problem that we did have, they fixed right away. So
Nice.
it was
Yeah.
we've been very happy with these guys.
Good.
Yeah, and when you called asking about the water shut off and stuff, and
Oh,
they,
yeah, yeah.
they always got back to us right
Yeah,
away with
yeah.
questions
Just with
that
whatever
we had.
questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Glad to hear that.
yeah. So
Anything else that you want to mention about the whole experience that we haven't talked about?
I think just the overall friendliness and just I felt
And how accommodating you were.
It could be a very stressful experience, right? Trying to buy a
Especially
house
from across
across the
nation.
country,
Yeah.
right? And while yes, there were probably some moments of stress, I felt very comfortable the whole time. Just I knew things were being taken care of, and I felt very comfortable with that. So that was. I highly recommend your services there. It definitely,
and also you were always available.
yeah,
Like-
whenever. It felt good knowing that we had good representation across country, and we just didn't have to worry about it. And that was, it took what could have been a very stressful thing and
Made it a little more manageable at least.
Yeah,
right? A
yeah.
little easier to go with. Yeah.
We had other things that we had to worry about back at home, getting the move across country there and
Yeah.
everything that involves. So we
Packing up again, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we knew that once we were out here, there wasn't going to be, the
Right.
problems that we were dealing with back
Nice.
there. So,
Nice.
yep,
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
Talking
no,
with me.
no
it's
problem.
great.
Appreciate
yeah,
it, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. It's your one thing that you say all the time is love where you live, and I got to tell you, it's totally true. We definitely
Yeah, there's
love where we
something to
live.
say about that.
Yeah.
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 Cool. Thanks, guys.
No, no
right.
problem.
If you love listening to this story, make sure you check out the other testimonies I've got on this playlist right here. Thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Remember, love where you live.